I gotta be honest, I made this video because my best performing short videos are Fortnite and Super Smash Bros. And I made multiple Fortnite videos, and I was thinking of making a Smash Bros video, so might as well make this. Fortnite is one of the biggest games in the world. Another big game is Minecraft, the most sold game in the world. So when they added Steve into the game in 2020, of course it blew up the internet. So what better than to add another huge game that would obliterate the internet again? So I am here to try to make a possible moveset for the guy from Fortnite. So while creating this moveset, I had this idea. Steve can look up and down a bit, it's more like a head tilt. So I want that for Jonesy. For now it only makes sense because he has little more room to aim and shoot opponents, but will be way more important later. For his jab, he will use whatever is in his inventory. You'll be able to swap the weapon in hand, just wait. I'll explain later. So he could use an air to shoot, or a shotgun that has more power and knockback, or just a pickaxe. Simple multi-hit attack that could get opponents away. For his dash attack, he will slide kick his opponents. For his forward tilt, he will whip out a saxophone real quick and knock an opponent back. Down tilt will be the dip, and up tilt will be the Mecha Team Leader emote. For smash attacks, I choose to use the melee weapons from the other chapters and seasons. For example, forward smash will be a strong swing using the infinity blade. The up smash will use the fist from chapter 5 to punch opponents up high into the air. And for down smash, he will use the kinetic boomerang and throw it spinning around him. For the normal and forward air, he will use whatever is in his inventory at this point, kind of like the jab. For back air, he will do Steve's back air and swing his pickaxe behind him. Up air, he will blow a balloon and it will pop. And down air, he will use the hoverboard to do a trick on it, doing multi-hit damage. For his grab, he will use the harpoon gun to pull enemies towards him, and he will just kick opponents for his grab jab. Forward throw. He will use an impulse grenade. For back throw, he will use the rocket launcher to make the enemy rocket right away. Down throw, a car will rift in and crash down, burying them in the ground. Up throw, he will rift in a cannon and shoot the enemy opponent into the air. This is the moment I've been building up to. But I'll start with up and forward specials first so I can explain the other stuff later. Up special, he will get a launch pad and glide down, kind of like Peach's up air. For side special, he will get a shopping car and use it to run forward, picking up enemy or team players, like a more op Steve side special. But now for neutral special, I need to explain one more gimmick.
2. Electric Boogaloo.
There will be supply drops that fall down from time to time, dropping loot you can pick up and use. Okay, now that I explained the gimmick to y'all, the neutral special is swapping weapons and opening supply drops and picking up loot. This sounds basic, and it is, but it still needed some context before explaining. The weapons you can get are the Scar, AR, Pump, TAC, Twin Mag SMG, Thunderburst SMG, Heavy Sniper, Rocket Launcher, Grenade, Med Kit, Mini Shield, and Big Pot. There will be a dedicated spot for shield. It will be small, but still hold extra health for hits. And for the big one, down special, you go into build mode. The hit button is for walls and floor. And using the directional looking, if you look straight, you're gonna place a wall, but look down or up, you'll put down a floor. Makes sense now. And if you press the special button, you'll put down a ramp. And by the way, no editing, I don't know how I would implement it. When you're done building, you'll crouch down and click the special button to go back into fighting mode. Building will be similar to Steve's in the way that buildings will break after a while. But to build, you need to place it on some type of platform or fall to your death. It'll be similar to Zero Suit Samus. The battle bus would fly in and a bunch of characters, mechs, turrets on the bus, and more would shoot at a big crosshair to hit opponents. And then the battle bus would fly through the map, damaging opponents a lot. I have 3 ideas for a map. 1 would be just Tilted Towers, the most iconic spot in gaming. 2, all of Chapter 1, kind of like OG. And 3, and what I would do is a map full of POIs. For the spots, there would be Pleasant Parks, Tilted Towers, Sweaty Sand, Agency, Reality Falls, Wind Turbines, Citadel, Steamy Springs, Reckless Railways, Mount Olympus. For skins, it could be all the OG default skins, or I choose my own. The skins would be Johnsy, Hope, Peely, Bright Boomer, Midas, Cuddle Team Leader, Skull Trooper, and one of the girl superhero skins to reference Sweats. For emotes, I choose Default Dance, Floss, Take the L, and Dab. For victory screens we have Laugh It Up, him cranking like crazy, and him standing in a bush with a rocket launcher. This would be the victory noise, and the Victory Royale graphic would appear on top. If you think these are bad choices, then recommend something else in the comments because this was the best I could come up with. This is where it gets pretty unlikely, but still cool. They could add in the Smash Ball as a backling or a spray, and maybe make Master Hand and Crazy Hand a pickaxe. This is how I would create a move set for a hypothetical collab with Fortnite. I tried making it as close as I could to the game and move set, and I think I did good. But I do have one more video I'm going to release for the biggest long-form video I've made.
You already know what I like. Back at the, don't even back at the back. Hey, answer me this. Why your ass so fat? The way you're looking in that thong, I'm trying to handle that. Back shots for shots for shots. How many drops it takes to hit? Can I dig in it? Can I bust on it? Make a ticket, call me daddy, tryna bust in it. I'm about to make that pretty ass mine from the back to the front. I'ma show you why. Woo!